It seems to me we're witnessing two Donald Trumps. The first is President Trump.
This has been a very interesting few days.
Who has created a jam-packed week of policy announcements.
Thank you.
Major announcements such as canceling the Trans-Pacific Partnership, putting a freeze on hiring in the Federal Public Service, announcing the construction of the wall between the United States and Mexico, floating the idea of a 20% tax to pay for the wall. Those are all big decisions, and there are more to come.
Anybody ever hear of NAFTA?
And then there's the other Trump. I'm tempted to call him Crazy Donald, the Trump who obsessed over how big were the crowds on Inauguration Day, who insists that there were 3 to 5 million illegal votes cast in the election. But the thing is, it's hard to know which Donald Trump to cover. Do we obsess on the policy stuff and kind of dismiss all the personal ravings as just baubles, maybe even distractions that are meant to take our eye off the ball? Or do we focus on this dangerously erratic personality, this narcissistic, insecure man whose fingers are on all the buttons, and who could someday be making life and death decisions based on that sort of erratic behavior? It's hard to know how to balance it. And then there's the question of Canada emerging as the anti-United States. This president is banning Syrian refugees. We brought in 25,000 Syrian refugees. This president doesn't like trade deals. Canada is dedicated to trade deals and to globalization. He's suspicious of NATO. We're committing new troops to NATO. At what point does Donald Trump realize that the country to the north of him is the antithesis of everything he believes in? And what will he do when he realizes that? We must not surrender our values. We must not abandon trade. We must not abandon NATO. We must not abandon our wide open immigration policy. These are the things that make Canada Canada, and we certainly can't compromise those values just to placate Donald Trump.